I've been in no-tillage, fully no-tillage for the last 15 years. I chose crosslot back in the mid-90s, primarily because of three things. One was residue management, and also fertiliser placement, and the ability with depth control was very important to me. And I also felt that at that stage that they had more knowledge in no-tillage than a lot of other people when they were dedicated no-tillage people. We're on this cropping farm here. We're on what we call a Lismore medium to light stone, so we have a lot of surface stone, and in the last 15 years we're virtually, by less disturbance, we have not much stone left on the surface, and our organic matter has improved substantially to the stage that these soils are holding another 14 mils of water than a traditionally cultivated farm. So that's another 3.5 to 4 days on an irrigation round, added to an irrigation round. Our stones were basically, by leaving minimal disturbance, the worms and the microbial activity have allowed the soil to move up above the stones and created a very, very good tilthy surface on the top. And this farm has just changed so much in the last 15 years because of that. Since we've gone to no-tillage, we've had independent irrigation experts come in here, and on average this property over the season, by not cultivating it and allowing the soil to be exposed to the nor'westers, we're saving an average of between 40 and 60 millimetres of water per year through loss of, by not allowing the soil to be exposed for evapotranspiration. We're a fully intensive cropping farm that is irrigated, and every mill of water I value at $2 a mill. So at say 40 millimetres of moisture, if you lose that at $2 a mill, you're on a farm in Canterbury here that is exposed to very, very strong nor'westers at certain times. Having soil exposed, this is where you lose moisture and also lose soil. We have had minimal wind blow on this farm in the last 15 years compared to the cultivated farms around me. We've gone from averaging 4 to 5 tonne of sort of feed grains up to the around 11.5 to 12 tonne mark on these light Lismores, and so we're getting close to some of the best Wakanui's yields in New Zealand. Our ryegrass yields are similar, from 1,200 kilograms a hectare to 2,200 to 2,000, and we've had yields up to 3,300 kilograms a hectare. In all cropping farms, depth control is a very, very important issue. You've got to, it's to do with slugs. If you've got things like that, and it's also to do with bird damage. So and your press wheel cover, you've got to have good depth control so that you're minimising the risks of any pests coming in and causing any grief in that crop. This farm is a very, very, what I consider a very low-cost machinery farm. And whilst we haven't got a big drill, we can do 2.5 hectares an hour comfortably, and we're very comfortable with that. What you've got to bear in mind, that's all we're doing. We're just pulling out of the shed, drilling in the paddock, and pulling back in the shed. If we were doing it conventionally, we would be ploughing minimum top down and then drilling, which would require at least a minimum of 2, maybe 3 passes. So that's what we do here.